Welcome back to my channel. If you have not already, make sure you subscribe, and also if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. In this video, I will be showing you how I sewed this patch onto this shirt to basically fix a mistake that I made when I embroidered on it the other day. I gotta have my PFR for patience, faith, reflection. You know how place of resilience do. So basically, I'm going to show you how I created this shirt in this video. I'm going to show you how I put on my sewing foot, how I sewed, how I put on my embroidery foot to embroider, all of that, the whole 9 yards. Okay, so stay tuned and check us out. The first thing that we want to do is remove this foot on the machine. This is going to give you access to place your shirt, your skirt, or your pants in that area when you do get ready to sew. And then this is what we're looking at now is the sewing foot. So you want to make sure that it's upright in this position, that you have an interest right there. And you're going to literally just connect the dots. Connect everything together, the pieces to the machine. When you do buy your SC Brother 600, you should have tools that come with it, and you're going to use those tools to do anything to do with the machine, basically. So connect that tight, make sure it's secure. Now that I have the sewing foot on, I make sure that it's on securely and tight. And what I'm going to do next, I'm going to add the foot to the sewing foot, if that makes sense. So this part doesn't really have to connect to anything on the embroidery machine, but you need to line it up where there are the lines. So you're going to see on the foot that there's lines, and then you're going to also see on the embroidery machine that there's lines. So basically just line it up, and you're going to hit the lever on the right side, which is going to connect it. I'm literally doing all of this for the first time in this video, so I'm learning myself, but take your time, guys, because you don't want to rush and mess something up when it comes to your machine. As you can see, I was able to connect everything together. I'm just going to use this tool here to make sure nothing is in the way when it comes to sewing. The next thing I'm going to do is insert my bobbin and my thread. I always change the colors so they can match. So if I'm using a red thread color, I want to use a red bobbin. I just do that to make the stitching look clear and precise. I do have a video on my channel on how to insert a bobbin and how to insert your thread. So go check that out for me. Since we have the sewing foot on, let's get started, guys. So this is my shirt, obviously. What I want to correct is the back. I embroidered on this shirt, like I said, a couple days ago, and I kind of ripped this hole here. So I want to cover that up, but first I need to sew it together. I need to sew it closed, and then I'm going to put a patch on top of that. What I'm going to show you now is me inserting my bobbin and my thread. What I'm doing now is placing my shirt that I want to sew onto my machine. I'm trying to figure out how I want to sew it. So the reason why I put the patch on is because I folded it on the outside, not the inside, like I should have. That way, when the thread is closing the hole shut, I don't see it. So obviously I did that wrong, but I covered it up with a little patchy patch. So that's basically what I'm going to do here. You're also going to notice me changing the position of my shirt, because as you will see here that it started to sew in a different direction that I needed to sew, so I had to switch it around. What I also should have done, since this was my first time changing my embroidery foot to sewing foot, was play around with the machine, because once you change your foot from embroidery to sewing, the display on the machine looks totally different. So I said I should have played with that a little bit more, but now I know for next time. Luckily, I was able to fix my mistake and, flunk it up a little bit, like make the shirt a little spicy. So that's what you're going to see here. This is the point where I realized it looks very tacky and that I need to switch the position of the shirt to fix it and try to recover a little bit as much as I can. So at this point, I'm realizing that I don't like how it's looking. Like the hole is closed, but the threading is so tacky because I didn't take my time and learn the machine. So at this point, I'm like, yeah, I need to cover that up. I could wear it, but I'm not even finna do that to myself. And it's gonna look really tacky. And I don't even know what the other line is doing right there. Like it's a blue color. So I'm like, yeah, Then I realized I didn't even cut the thread from when I embroidered the last time. So I'm just basically getting my life together right now. What you guys will be also able to see me do is how I created my patch and how I connected the patch to stabilizer and that to the shirt. So when I usually embroider, I use a stabilizer behind everything. What the stabilizer does is literally what it's called. It stabilizes the design to your shirt. So if you have like different material, it makes it easier to embroider on. I love this shirt so much, so I had to figure it out. I'm over here straight freestyling, but hey, I made it do because that little techiness wasn't finna fly with me. So here we are. I'm finna get it together, guys. So for the sake of time, I'm going to fast forward the next couple minutes. You're going to basically just see me create a patch, change my thread color for when I sew the patch on and for when I embroider, and change my embroider foot. I will be uploading videos on how to do those things, so just stay tuned to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and I got you guys covered. All right, now that I have my hoop on my shirt, what I'm doing now is measuring out how big I want the design to be, the PF and R. So I'm just playing around with the machine. I'm sizing it up, making sure it's centered. The font is what I like, and everything is correct. So that's what I was doing at first. And now here is the embroidery. You guys can definitely check out more videos of me embroidering things on my channel. Don't forget to check those things out. PFR for my morals that I practice daily: patience, faith, and reflection, period. So that is it, guys. This is my shirt. I'm just cleaning up some finishing touches, but here you are. There you have it. Boom, bam, bam. I had so much fun creating this video for you guys. I cannot wait to rock this shirt. Okay, I'm going to definitely upload my pics. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. My Facebook is Place of Resilience, and my Instagram is Place of Resilience with underscores. Thank you, and until next time, guys. Peace.